I'm doing a reading for twin flame relationships. It is October 8th, 2018. So on this side, we're going to have the feminine, and on this side, we're going to have the masculine. Okay, so you might be feeling a little bit unbalanced, and they're feeling that too, because 5 is an uneven number. This is the 5 of Cups. And they feel like they're losing things in their life. They're losing people, they're losing something in their life, and they're really focused on what they've lost rather than what they have. And that could be making you feel unbalanced because you're picking up on their energy. And there's like this, there's something that's like somebody keeps saying like, this is not fair, this is not fair. Let's see. Alright, feminine, divine feminine, please. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. So you are not you are not exactly clear on what you want. You could be kind of lost with where you want to take things right now. You don't really know where to go with the situation that you've been handed with your partner. You might not really know where they stand right now, and that's just making you feel unbalanced. I feel like you're both saying like, this is like, it's not fair to them, it's not fair to them. Like something happened, something that they like lost something, and I don't know. Maybe they lost a job, they lost some money, people walked out of their life, something happened to them. Let's see. Wow, yeah, but this is okay. So this happened to them for a reason, because they have the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever happened to them is for the best, but they don't see that. They can't see that. They're too lost in their own head. They're too lost in their own thoughts. And you don't really know how to make them feel good about the situation. You don't really know what to say to them to show them the bright side. They may not be listening to you if you're trying to talk to them, and it's kind of making you frustrated that they're not listening to what you have to say about it, because you're just trying to make them feel better. But with the masculine, they're going through a shift, and it's like almost like they're right in the smack dab middle of it. They're not really like it's happened, but it could have just happened recently, and they're still in this very confusing energy of trying to figure out where to go with the situation. Yeah. That one wanted to come out. Okay, so the Page of Swords in reverse. So this is all about you. These swords are about messages, about clarity, mental thoughts, and you have these both in reverse. And there could be children involved, and I feel like you're so frustrated. You're just like, I do not know what to say to them. They're not listening to me. They might be shutting you off right now. And I mean, some of you may be like losing your shit. Like some of you are like cussing them out, and because both of these cards upright are very calming. These women are, first of all, it's an angel, and you have the Queen of Swords, but they're very calm. They know what they want. They know where they're going. They're temperance, balance. But this is in reverse, and so is the Page of Swords. So your words, if you get frustrated and you feel the need to like lash out, my recommendation is not to lash out on them as frustrated as you are, because it's almost like you just want their attention. You're not lashing out at them for any other reason other than to get their attention. But that's not going to get their attention. That is not what they need right now. And you need to be careful with what you say. And actually, you might need to take a step back. I'm getting this energy like you're not taking a step back. You're trying to interfere too much with this, and you need to give them time, because this isn't something that you can help them out of. This is something that they're going to go through on their own. They need to go through this on their own. You need to stop worrying about it. Stop worrying about them, because they'll be fine. They'll be fine. They need time to, they need to get over these spilled cups, okay? Because whatever they lost was an emotional investment. They need to get over it, and they need the time to let the wheel turn, right? Give them the time. Give them the respect, and if you give them time, you're giving them respect to handle it. And you're giving them the confidence that they can handle it on their own too, because they might need that. They might have relied on you so much for clarity, but now it's time for them to find their own sense of clarity. Okay. Yeah, they just don't know what to do. They don't know. This is the Magician in reverse. So they've been handed a situation and they don't know what to do with it. They just don't. They're not listening to you, right? I'm like speaking to the feminine, sorry. It goes both ways, so this might be you, this could be them, but I see why you want to help them. Like I totally understand why you want to give them direction, because you just want to help them, but that's not what they need right now. What advice do you have for the Divine Masculine? Because I feel like they're really going through something. I'm gonna say it could be you, but what advice do you have for the Divine Masculine, please? Okay. Yeah, this could be family stuff going on. Alright, the Two of Wands speaks about a, it came in reverse, but the Two of Wands speaks on like a life path. Like you can go this way or you can choose to go this way, but whatever they choose is going to alter their life. But the advice is to, I feel like oddly enough, they've been presented a new shift, but they don't need, I would say stay where they are. And normally, like, that is like the worst advice. Like normally, you know, people are meant to move on, but this coming in reverse is telling me they might not have to make a decision. They could stay where they are and give, because if they, I know I keep repeating myself, but if they stay in their situation, there's the Ten of Cups right here. It will give them time to heal if they stay where they are. Okay? They don't have, they do not have to make a choice. And that might be what's frustrating you, because you don't see it that way. You feel like they need to make a choice, but they might not have to make a choice. They might be able to stay in their situation. Like if they want to walk away from a job, they just need to stay put for now. Doesn't have to be forever, but for now, stay put. Enjoy what they have, because this is saying like there's so much here. Like really enjoy what you have. And give yourself time to heal. Stop always, I feel like they're always trying to, you know, like get stuff done, make decisions. They could be in charge of a lot of people. Like they might have a lot of kids, or they might be like the boss of a lot of people or something like that. But they might need to take a step back. And if they have someone that they can let kind of help them run that, then they need to accept help. But it's not coming from you, okay? And that might be frustrating you, because you might be wanting to kind of help them control the situation, but this is not up to you. And I feel like you're having a hard time accepting that. You don't understand, you know. And this, like I said, vice versa. So what advice do you have for the Divine Feminine, please? I'm just being asked to... Look at that. Let me shuffle a little bit more. What advice do you have for the Divine Feminine, please? 3 cards. Two more cards, please. This is so odd. It's like you're both going through a shift. You have the Wheel of Fortune, and then you have the Death card. This is telling me that their shift is not a rebirth of self. Their shift is a rebirth of the reality surrounding them. Your shift is a rebirth of self. Okay, you need to, there's things about yourself that you need to reflect on, and every card here is in reverse. Every single card is, because I'm reading facing me, every card's in reverse. Like, there's things you need to look at within yourself, and that might be why you're not meant to help them, because you need to help yourself. Okay. There's a lot of imbalance here. There's things that you need to work on that will help your own reality. There's emotions, there's money, there's clarity. It's almost like a full, like rebirth of self, like the whole thing though. But one thing at a time, right? It's just, you need to look at this like one thing at a time. And this is also telling me, like, what do you tell yourself? Because how do you feel about your own self? It's like you need to look at that, because if you're saying things to yourself like you don't feel good, you don't look good, money's tight right now, if you're constantly having these self-doubts or these like negative, you're manifesting these things without even realizing that you're manifesting these things. You need to start, even if like your money situation isn't that great, this is all in your head, right? It is all in your head. That's why you have rich people that aren't happy and poor people that are happy. You know what I mean? Like it's a mental state. But if you tell yourself, I am rich, I am rich, I am emotionally balanced, I am in control of my anger and my temper. Like, there's just things that you need to go over with yourself. And maybe stop worrying about your partner so much, because I feel like they're going to receive help outside of you. You have helped them, like, I feel like every step of the way, but this is all about them helping themselves. And this is also about you helping yourself. This is like a mirrored, that's what twin flames do, that we mirror each other in a relationship. So just keep these things in mind. You can follow me on Instagram or go to my website. I'm going to link everything below. And so just like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Bye.